What to do if you manifested the opposite. Hi guys, my name is Akshay and I am a manifestation coach. All my contact info is in the description. Say somebody is manifesting money, okay? So they want to increase their income exponentially. So they've been doing the visualization, they've been doing the affirmations, they've been scripting, I'm a millionaire, I make XYZ per year, per month, whatever, right? And so they've been doing this for a month and boom, they get fired from their job. So they are like, I was manifesting more money, but now I have no income. I manifested the opposite. Say somebody is manifesting a specific person and they are manifesting marriage with this specific person, but somebody tells them that their SP liked somebody's photo on social media, XYZ. They're like, oh my god, what did I do wrong? I manifested the opposite. In order to understand why the opposite has manifested, and more importantly, in order to overcome this, you need to understand what manifestation is and how manifestation works. Okay, so let's say this is very important, pay attention. Okay, so normal people under normal circumstances, their life is governed by this specific pattern that I'm going to talk about right now. Something happens on the outside, okay, so they say there is some person, okay, let's call this person Alex, okay, it could be a girl, boy, whatever, right? So Alex experienced heartbreak and they are now heartbroken. So the external reality, the external event is impressing onto the internal reality of this person via negative thoughts, emotions, feelings, memories, which are closely intertwined with these negative thoughts, emotions, feelings. Okay, so the external reality is impressing itself onto the internal reality via thoughts, emotions, feelings, okay, which are stored in the mind, in the brain, in the body, which this person is probably going to replay over and over again because they don't know how to control their mind. So external event, okay, external reality impressing itself onto the internal reality in the form of negative thoughts, emotions, feelings. Okay, these negative thoughts, emotions, feelings signal the hormones in the body. Corresponding chemical reactions are taking place in the body, okay, and the hormones are signaled, the hormones for stress and whatever, right? So now this person's biochemistry has changed. A person who is, happy and a person who is sad, their biochemistry is different. Forget biochemistry, okay, that is happening on a chemical level in the body. Even a normal person, by looking at their body language, you can tell. Even if it's your friend or even if it's a stranger, if it's your friend, you'll ask them, are you okay? So external reality impressing itself onto the internal reality via negative thoughts, emotions, feelings, okay, which is signaling the hormones, which is signaling the biochemistry of that individual. Hormones are chemicals, different chemical composition of the body, different body language, right? You know all this. So the biochemistry is creating the state of that person. The biochemistry is creating the state of that person. It is creating the vibe of that person. Vibration is a dangerous word in the manifestation community nowadays, but it is creating the vibe of that person, the state, the predominant feeling. It is creating their identity. From a more scientific perspective, it is creating their electromagnetic field. So the external reality is impressing onto the internal reality through the medium of thoughts, emotions, feelings, which are signaling the hormones that are altering the biochemistry, which is creating the vibe or the electromagnetic field of the person, which is creating their reality. Your identity creates your reality. Okay, so one more time. External circumstance, emotions, feelings, thoughts, hormones, biochemistry, electromagnetic field, reality. But did you notice that the external reality, for example, heartbreak in Alex's case, is signaling the corresponding emotions, feelings, thoughts, okay, negative thoughts, negative feelings, negative emotions, creating the corresponding hormones in the body, which is creating the corresponding biochemistry, which is creating the corresponding sad negative vibe, which is perpetuating that same old heartbreak nonsense pattern. So it is like a vicious circle. Your job in manifestation is to break this vicious circle. So the simplest way to do this is, instead of using the external reality to govern, to signal the emotions, feelings, and thoughts, we use imagination. So instead of heartbreak, this person imagines that they are being pampered and spoiled in love. They are being pampered and spoiled in love, and then that creates corresponding emotions, feelings. They don't have to believe it, just contemplate the idea, and that creates the corresponding biochemistry, corresponding electromagnetic field, and the corresponding reality. However, in order for this to happen, the imagination needs to have, the assumption that you are using, the affirmations, the imagination, it needs to have some conviction, because this is a vicious pattern, as I said. Okay, so it might take more than one or two attempts. It might take more than one or two attempts. Your job is to tell yourself that my job is only to change my identity, and I am refusing to identify as that person who is heartbroken or who is caught up in that same old pattern or circumstance. This is the new me. Neville Goddard, in his Law and Promise, said, that the law is that you have to assume and you have to remain faithful to that assumption. And the promise is that it will externalize. Delivering the promise is not your job. Delivering promise in Neville Goddard's lecture was God's job, the Father's job. Okay, so I don't know what model of reality you believe in: universe, God, subconscious mind, quantum reality, whatever. Okay, but you need to understand only one thing, that it is your job to claim that you got it, and that is your job and your job only, and that is the only thing you should focus on. So you should tell yourself that I am not that person. I refuse to allow this opposite circumstance. I manifested the opposite. First of all, I didn't manifest it. The game is not over until I win, but whatever, right? The external circumstance is not going to define my identity. It is not going to limit my identity. If I have said that I am this person, then I am this person. If I said it, then I did it. If you went to Barbados, you cannot talk about how you will go to Barbados. So that is where you need to step in and reject the external reality, because that external reality, it is in many ways trying to keep you trapped in that loop. It's a stupid loop. It's absolutely useless. It's profoundly idiotic to remain caught up in some old, pattern which does not serve you. So you step in, you tell yourself that it's persist in the assumption until it hardens into fact. It's not persist in the assumption until you manifest the opposite and then get triggered and then give up on your manifestation and ask yourself, why the hell did I manifest the opposite? What the hell is wrong with me? That is not what law of assumption or manifestation is all about. So as I said, external reality signals the emotions, feelings, thoughts, which signal the hormones and the corresponding biochemistry, corresponding electromagnetic field. Same reality. Break it. Tell it, no. You are not allowed to limit and define me anymore. I am claiming that I got it. That is my identity. Step in, claim it, and enjoy wholeheartedly the feeling of receiving your manifestation. Even if the 3D says that you have manifested the opposite, you do not have to accept it as final. Reject it. An example would be that, say somebody is manifesting more money and they lost their job. Their job is to wholeheartedly enjoy the inner experience of being wealthy. They lost their job, no problem. Is somebody holding a gun to their head, forcing them to cry or be sad? Does getting triggered by it, or does blaming yourself, oh my god, I manifested this, being fired, what the hell is wrong with me? Like, is it compulsory to do it? No. Is it obligatory to whine and complain? No. It's not obligatory. Reject it. Go to your penthouse, go to your swimming pool, in your imagination, swim. Okay, enjoy your whatever financial well-being means for you, driving a nice car, having lots of disposable income, living simply, having the means but not overcomplicating your life, enjoying experiences more than things. Everybody has their own definition of being abundant or having a high income, being wealthy. Go there, relax more into that state. Relax more into that state. That is how you do it. You step in, you say, no, this is who I am. You don't get to decide who I am. And that is how you break the vicious circle and you manifest exactly what you want, even if you manifested the opposite, which you didn't. I would definitely want to take this moment to remind you to watch one of my videos. I'll put the link either in the description or in the I button, and the video is about why you should never ever blame yourself for experiencing something unpleasant, undesirable or nasty in your external reality. Okay, so I hope that video will also benefit you immensely. If you like this video, please like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, unleash the power within you, and remember that if I said it, I already did it. Thank you.